Let us know who you think's going to win this one. All 5 lights are lit. And it's pedal to the metal, and it is go, 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 go. Thomas Ronard getting away well. Barry Burman very slow away. Jake Binham now rivals him through towards turn 1, through the Nicky Lauda curve. Still Ronard on top. Barry Burman in behind as well. Jake Binham trying to go side by side with him, heading up towards Remus corner at turn 3. Further back, we've also got Istvan Pukki trying to get into the mix as well. An almighty set from Max Wiesel down the inside. A massive, massive collision further back as well, heading through turn 3 as they hustle down through towards Slosh Gold. Barry Burman getting after Thomas Ronard, who immediately goes defensive, heading through Slosh Gold. On the outset now, Ronard on top, Barry Burman second, Jake Binham in 3rd place.
Yeah, Barry had to use a lot of ERS to stave off the attack of Jake Binham there, but he managed to do it and holds position behind. You can see there was a massive stack up into turn 3. They managed to come out of it. Max Wiesel just, I think, getting a little bit wrong on the brakes. Borman can sit behind to try to steal this now as Chana Kinchi and Alfie Butcher go wheel to wheel here. Butcher trying to go around the outside of a Kinchi. They leave each other just enough room, if not any at all, and they go side by side into the next S section. Brendan Lee is watching on behind. Butcher hangs on to P7. Chan looking for the undercut there, but can't quite get it done.
Now Barry Burman very close to touching the rear end of Thomas Ronard, nearly touching that rear diffuser and that rear wing. I tell you what, he could really spell the word Haas there on the back, as certainly as Ronard now sends it down through towards Slosh Gold. Barry Burman down the inside now as they make their way through. Brilliant stuff from Barry Burman, executing before the corner, but here comes now Thomas Ronard looking to fight back now as they head through the Roshenworth curves. The Ferrari though on top now sees the light. He's in P1 and streaks through this next left and right in the lead. The Scuderia, the Tifosi would have enjoyed that one.
Doing an excellent job, but you sort of feel these guys are going to swap around. He gets hits in the rear. He's hit the back of Borman, and Ronald's going to go through now. He might try to give the position back, but Binham is going to capitalise. They're 4 wide. Binham leads. Preston is second all of a sudden.
Yeah, great run there by the All-Star. Thomas Ronard getting it all wrong, heading out of turn 3, nudging the rear of Barry Burman, effectively costing him the lead here in the Austrian Grand Prix so far. Ismail Fassi now looking to try and take P5. He's done it. He's used Seb Ronard for that top 5 place.
Jake Binham in P1 and Philip Preschneider in P2. This man is on fire this evening and will fancy a go with a win here if he fancies a chance. Of course, he's on the attack on Jake Binham up the inside in the Alfa Romeo. How long has it been? Philip Preschneider up the inside, and Preschneider leads the Austrian Grand Prix. And he took a win at Spa. Of course, here comes Binham now, going to swap again up towards turn 1 and gets through easily there, but Borman is on the attack on the inside. At the same time, Ronard goes up the inside of Istvan Pukki in the background, fighting it out. And it's starting to all stack up. We haven't even reached the pit stops yet, and it's already going mental. Istvan Pukki trying to hold on. Ismail Fassi on the attack on the outside as they drop down into Schloss Gold, finds the space. Ronard still left hanging there, and Chana Kinchi now trying to find some space. Well, Brendan Lee is still trying to find his way through on the inside of Alfie Butcher at the same time. It's all happening out on track right now as Pukki hangs on to 4th. But again,
Brendan Lee!
And Brendan Lee's round. Brendan Lee spins on the exit. He's managed to keep it out of the wall. Well, he's fortunately hit the wall there, but hasn't DNF'd, keeps going. But a shame for Brendan Lee.
Here we're now seeing a fight continue. Thomas Ronard and Ismail Fassi as they make their way into turn 3. But oh goodness me, Ronard with a huge send at turn 3 at Remus, and is now rubbing side by side with the Alpine of Ismail Fassi. Ronard now moves into 5th. Incredible scenes for the Dutchman as Fassi looks to try and take it back round Slosh Gold. Defensive manoeuvre there from Ronard, holds the P5, but now has a difficult process of trying to take apart Istvan Pukki, and that's not going to be an easy fight. As they now make their way up the hill now, there you can see the Ferrari right in behind that of Jake Binham. He does open up the door. Jake Binham can't do anything about it. Barry Burman now leading the way here at Austria on lap 12 and 36. The Ferrari now on top with Binham in behind Preschneider. Don't count him out either, P3, with Pukki as well in P4. I think he might have. I think, was there a bit of ghosting happening there for Thomas Ronald? Yeah, I believe he might have ghosted heading up through turn 3. I did see something of that nature. And now in comes Fassi, trying to find his way through down the inside now as they go side by side out of Slosh Gold. The Haas, though, I don't think will be able to stop him. And Fassi is now up into P5. Ronhard coming straight back at him, though. It's a job to know whether he's still in the car. I'd fathom that he might be, or maybe not. No, I don't think so. Fassi now in P5. Ronhard dropping down the field. Might have been a mistake, Jack.
And this Van Pookie now is going to breeze by him, no real issues, and moves up into P3 onto the podium now. Istvan Pukki in these conditions.
In that event that we held earlier on in the season now, as we can just see, moving aside there, Istvan Pukki, who goes defensive, heading in towards turn 3. Fassi says thank you very much, moves up into P5, but still now, as they make their way down towards Slosh Gold, it will this time have Pukki the DRS, but I believe Fassi might have got DRS off Jake Binham, who now moves ahead of him.
Binham now coming through the final corner, Fassi chasing him down, Istvan Pukki behind as well. This is a big moment in this race. Bourmand on the exit now, watching for Jake Binham as he comes through turn number 1 now. Where is Bourmand? He is on his way out now, but he's managed, Benham's been he's jumped him down towards turn 1. He's lost 2 positions. Big moment in this race as he comes up towards turn 1, but it is now Jake Binham net race lead, Wilson Hughes in P2, and Bourmand P3, and there's Pukki from nowhere, up the inside, back into the podium position. He's trying to get himself back in DRS of the cars in front, of Bourmand on the attack now. Crucial move on the inside of Istvan Pukki, gets himself stopped. Lovely move from the Iranian now, and he needs to keep this momentum going now. He needs track position in that Ferrari. He's got more to use, but Fassi's having to defend it as well. Here he goes, but he's not going to run out of room there. Fassi looks to the inside of Binham at the same time, coming through turn 3. No, still no way through. Binham is doing an excellent job, but these guys fight it out behind. Here comes Bourmand again. Second bite of the cherry now towards turn 4. Binham defines the inside, and they're going to go 3 wide into the corner as they exit through. Runners up the inside of Pukki at the same time. They're fighting it out behind. You can't take your eyes off it anywhere. Bourmand on the outside of Fassi coming through turn 6. Still no way through. Fassi is defending this brilliantly.
Jake Binham, so still a great chance here for Barry Bourmand. Look at Thomas Ronnar as well. In comes Barry Bourmand. Goodness me, an ultimate send. Through goes Ronnar. Ronnar up as well. Barry and Ronnar through in tandem, Jack Canan.
This is a fight for the championship here between these two. Ronnar looks to the inside. They're side by side on the exit. They're bang wheels on the exit. Bourmand's run out wide and into the grass. And I'm sure that's going to be looked at by the stewards. Bourmand is not going to be happy with that. On the inside line, drops down to P5. Big points being lost for Barry Bourmand here. You see Fassi flashing on the exit. Here comes Bourmand. Surely not going to try it on the outside into the second to the last corner. This is going to be brave stuff, and he does get himself through just about.
Everything is provisional here at this point. We do not know, as now Ronhard goes for the lead of the race now, heading up through towards turn 3. Jake Binham comes straight back at him. DRS, I'm sure, will open up here for the All-Star as they make their way down towards Slosh Gold. These two juggernauts, as I've said before, go into duel here in Austria now. Ronhard leads the way. Jake Binham opts to stay in behind. Lap 30 of 36. I tell you what, 6 laps to go, folks. 6 laps of magic. Do not look away.
Barry now on the attack. Istvan Pukki is not going to fight it, but it looks like it opens the inside, and there it is. Barry moves into 3rd place now, and that will, for now, secure himself still in that championship fight. But it's now, once again, Ronnar, Binham and Bourmand for the win.
With the rear wing open, he's going to look to try and challenge Thomas Ronnar, who goes defensive. Switch back there from Jake Binham as they now head through turn 3. He'll have DRS heading down the next straight as well. It's still yet to be disabled, and now the All-Star with the rear wing opened up is going to challenge Thomas Ronnar in towards Slosh Gold. Wheel to wheel, they remain on the apex of the corner. Ronnar now squeezing back onto the curb. No, he says to Jake Binham, no move can be made. Through the Rauschenberg curve they go. Still Ronhard leads.
As they head down into the next part of the corner here, in his Mercedes, sits behind. Massive look on the inside for Binham. Does he get it stopped on the apex? Ronar's out wide on the exit of the corner. Binham, there's side by side contact made. Bourmand is on the inside. The 3 championship contenders are side by side down towards turn number 4 here. Absolutely crazy. Bourmand goes goes on the inside and takes the lead on the final lap of the race. Now it's side by side between Boorman and Ronnar, but Boorman's got the inside, heading into the next part of the corner. Ronnar's run out wide, he settles into P2. How on earth has that come through like that? There's 2 more corners to go. My voice is dying already as Boorman heads up to the last 2 corners, served on a plate, comes through the last 2 corners. Championship goes to next week. Round the final corner, it's Barry Boorman who wins the Austrian Grand Prix. Ronnar is second and Binham finishes in 3rd. How has he done that? Boorman has won the Austrian Grand Prix.
This broadcast was brought to you by GT Omega, proudly supporting PSGL.